were just drawing something in your book until your friend spoke. I wonder why my friend sat in the middle row. Her place is the first row, right? What is the use of sitting in the first row when my professor crush isn't coming to the college today? You said, pouting with a disappointed expression. Oh, my poor Ryan, don't worry, baby, don't worry. She patted on your back in a concerned way. Meanwhile, you got the news that your professor crush is coming to the class today. Oh my god, he's coming. I want my first row. You pushed your friend and quickly went to the first row, leaving her in anger as she fell down from the bench when you pushed her. Your professor entered the class with his left hand in his pocket and saw you sitting in the first row with a great excitement on your face. Good morning, Professor John. Students of the class greeted him except you, as he lost in a dreamy world with him, which happens daily. Good morning, students. As usual, he also greeted back. Then he turned on the system and started teaching the lesson, which was projecting on the white screen board through the projector. Students were focused on the lesson, but you focused on him. Of course, you do hear his class. Thank God he came, else his absence would have ruined my presence in class. I would have gone crazy without seeing him for one day. You thought to yourself looking at him, but then his gaze shifted to you. Why is he looking at me now? Is he going to scold me? You were feeling tense as his gaze was scary as hell. Ryan, get up. Sir? Me? As he nodded, you got up slowly. Your heart started racing with fear. Then his words relieved you. Guys, please give her a big round of applause. She scored top in my subject. Congratulations, Ryan. You left a relieving sigh and smiled at him, but before you could feel the happiness, he erased it. It would be nice if you have concentrated in other subjects like mine. Your performance is very poor in other subjects. I heard lots of complaints about you. Next time perform good in other subjects as well. Now you can sit. You looked at him seriously and sat back. Later the class was finished. He didn't even look at you and left the class, even after knowing you felt bad for his words. Ryan, don't feel sad. He said for your own good. Kate, I'm not feeling sad, I'm just angry with him. He should have said privately, right? Just because I'm loving him, I'm tolerating, else he would get the same treatment which I gave to other professors. You said crushing your notebook. You're not a simple girl. You know to fight back for yourself instead of ignoring everything. It doesn't mean you are a bad girl, you're a strong girl with kind heart. While you and Kate having conversation, your classmate Enova came near you to console you, thinking you might be hurted. Ryan, don't feel bad. I will help you in your studies. He is the topper of the class and also has a huge crush on you, but you don't have anything for him. You just treat him as your friend, as he is the kindest and innocent guy. It's okay, Novo. Thanks for your help. Don't worry, I'm alright. You please carry on. You said, smiling at him friendly, but he went with a disappointment because whenever he tries to help, you deny him as you don't want him to grow feelings for you. Meanwhile, one of your classmates told that principal wanted you to be in his cabin as he wanted to discuss about some sports, as you are the main member of sports team. So you went to him, but here Kate was looking at Anova with a sad face as he's her crush. Time passed. You are going to your house from the street where Jungkook lives, as it is one way to go to your house. Also the excuse to see Jungkook for one last time for that day. But Jungkook doesn't know that you go in this street. Today he left the college early. What could be the reason? I hope he walks on his balcony with a book as daily, so that I can see him for one last time today. You were walking down the street hoping you would see him. But you stopped moving forward as you saw something unexpected in front of you. Who is that woman? Why did he kiss her and hug her? You saw Jungkook was kissing some woman and also saw him hugging the same woman. As you couldn't believe, you rub your eyes to make sure whether it is true or not, as it was true that he kissed that woman on the cheek. Is it true? Who is she? You quickly hide beside the car which was next to you as you don't want him to see you. Later, that woman and he went inside his house, then you came out. Who is she? What is she doing with him? No, no, it should not be. I never saw any woman in his house. She might be his friend. You tried to make you understand, but still it has doubt about him. You quickly reached home and came straight to the bedroom, threw your bag on the bed, and was walking back and forth listlessly as you couldn't understand what was happening. You were thinking about that woman while biting your lower lip. Then you got a call from your friend Kate. Why, and have you reached home? She asked as usual. Well, Kate. I saw Jungkook kissing woman in front of his house. I could not digest it. You were exhaling a breath continuously. Actually, Ryan, I'm sorry for saying this so late. There are rumors in the college that our Professor John has a girlfriend. I don't know if it is true or not, but these kind of rumors. I took care of the rumors not reach you. She was tensed about your reaction. So you're saying she might be his girlfriend? Kate, I could not breathe properly. No, it should not be. I can't live without Jungkook. I will ask him directly tomorrow. I can't come to conclusion because of the rumor. You cut the collar and dropped on the bed. What if she is really his girlfriend? What about me? What about my love? Doesn't he know about my love? How can he get along with someone when I have? I want to clear this, else I will go crazy. Whole night you didn't sleep thinking about him. Next morning you came inside his cabin after taking his permission. What are you doing at my cabin? Don't you have class today? He asked, reading the book without even sparing a glance. I will come straight to the point. Are you in love with anyone? Do you have a girlfriend? You asked again. What if I say yes? Why are you asking about my personal things? Why do I need to answer you? You are just my student, so behave like them. He said, standing from his seat while closing the book. Don't you know why am I asking? Don't you really know about me? Are you just pretending? Everyone else knows that I love you, but you don't know, Mr. John. As you couldn't hide this anymore, you burst out. Even though you are strong, you couldn't take that he loves someone else. Stop it, Ryan. You are loving me. How can you love your professor? You are my student. I can't see you in that way. Stop all this and focus on studies. I know about your potential. Just stop this nonsense here and focus on career. Now leave my cabin. If you don't, then I will leave. He said seriously and left the cabin, but he doesn't know how much deeply you got hurt by him. As he is your first kiss and also first love, you couldn't bear this. You stood there while tears building in your eyes. You felt the world you dreamed with him collapsed. The day you bunked your college as you couldn't face him, you went to the beach park to free yourself from his thoughts. As you are feeling heavy in your heart, as you believe he loves someone, you are feeling all the pain. So to lower it, you came to the soju restaurant. Only food and soju can calm you when you feel pain. But today the dosage of pain was high. So you came here to favorite restaurant which you usually come to. Now you are drinking the fifth bottle. How can he reject me? Is it wrong if a student falls in love with a professor? When love doesn't need age, why are these professions? I'm an adult and soon I'm going to turn 21. You got the shot of soju after uttering these words. Meanwhile, restaurant owner came to you as she knew you very well. Why, dear, stop it. It's your sixth bottle. I don't know what is bothering you, but it's not good for your health. Please go from here. No, leave me, Ashuma, please. You said and leaned your head on the table as you lost the consciousness because of boozing. Many customers came and went. Some people saw you differently and some people smiled at you and left. As it was the closing time, there are only a few customers. Again, the owner came and tried to wake, but still you are in the booze. Excuse me, can I take her home? Then that lady looked at him surprised. Eyes, but who are you? How do you relate to him? Well, I'm her professor boyfriend. I think now I can take her. As she knew about your love story, she also agreed. So he carried you in his arms and took you from there. Next morning, you woke up pulling your hairs as you were feeling a headache because of the booze. Then you saw Jungkook who sat in front of you on the couch, shirtless. Wait a minute, what is he doing in my room? Am I dreaming? To make sure that he is Jungkook, you rubbed your eyes and got confirmed. What are you doing in my room? Wait, where am I? You looked around and got to know it wasn't your room. Where am I, Professor John? Tell me, you are shirtless, but did you do anything to me? You quickly checked your clothes and your body, which were covered with a blanket, and left your relieving sigh. Oof, thank God. I have my clothes. Professor John, where am I? Why are you shirtless? Please cover your body. I couldn't see it. Stop it, Wine. Nothing happened. He just came from the shower and saw you waking up, so he sat on the couch, which was opposite to the bed. Professor John, please tell me how I ended up here. Aren't you sober yet? You had bottles of soju and slept in the restaurant. Luckily, I came to the same restaurant and saw you, took you here, else what will happen if anybody come and take you with them? Can't you be careful? He was yelling at you for your negligence. Why do you care about me? Why do you need to worry if anything happens to me? You are not loving me, right? I do care because you are my student. As a professor, I can protect you. You both were arguing, then a woman whom you saw with him came there with a coffee tray. Oppa, here's the coffee you asked. You saw her and was feeling jealous to see her there. Keep it here, Mia. Why, have your coffee first. No thanks, I need to go. Thanks for helping me. You glared at them and went out from his immediately as you couldn't tolerate seeing him together. Papa, what happened to her? Why is she angry on us? You should have told her I'm your sister. It's not fair. Let it be, Mia. I like to play with her. I will tell her about my love on her graduation day. From my ignorance, I'm sure she will study well and will score good in her exams. Else she will not graduate with feelings for me. That's why I lied to her. Come, have coffee. As days passed, you tried to ignore Jungkook, but still you were not getting over. You might be ignoring from outside, but inside you still have feelings for him. As Jungkook imagined improved a lot in studies, you focused on your career as he wanted. One day, whole class were shouting your name and nervous as you accepted his proposal. To let go Jungkook's thoughts, you thought of giving a chance to another as he was genuine about you. Everyone was happy except Kate, who was faking her smile with your acceptance. Then Jungkook entered the class as it was the time of his subject, then saw chairs and noises. So to know the reason he banged the book into the podium, so everyone became silent. What's going on here? Then someone from the students told them that you accepted Anova's proposal. After hearing that news, his face became pale, his heart was clenched with pain. Oh, congrats to both of you. He hid his pain with a fake smile and started the class. Every day he used to look at you while teaching, but today he didn't even look at you for one time, as he didn't have that courage to see you. You were also sitting in the middle row, not like before. As days passed, you were ignoring Jungkook more, but he was trying to say something to you, but you didn't give him chance. He was feeling suffocation while seeing you with Anova in the college. He was burning with jealous and also dying with the pain. One day he called you to his cabin as you scored less in his subject time. Professor John, why do you want me to meet? To talk about your performance. Why did you score less in my subject? Because of being in a relationship? I think it's not related to you. Relationship is my personal, and about marks, I performed well and I didn't fall. Okay, leave this subject. Tell me, why are you ignoring? I try to talk with you, but you keep on ignoring me. What did I do? Don't you know what you did? He gave a confused look as he didn't get anything from your question. What did I do? Say clearly, Ryan. Why did you lie about Mia? Why did you say your sister as your girlfriend? He was shocked to hear those words from you. Who will say? Your sister herself said. When I bumped her in a shopping mall, there I tried to ignore her even though she was the first person to greet me. But then seeing my dull face, she revealed the truth. He said, as you got to know the truth. I'm sorry, I did it for you. I know you are in love with me, and I also know I'm in love with you, but I thought it would be a distraction for you. That's why I used that situation and lied to you just for your career. At last, he confessed his true feelings. I am also sorry. Like you, I also lied about Enova and me. We are not in a relationship, we are just acting. To let you know the pain I have gone through, I asked Enova for help. As he understood that I love you, he killed his feelings on me and helped. Not only you, I also know about acting. You smiled at him with tears in eyes which came out of joy. Then he also shed tears as he felt that he was free from his pain. Thanks for this, Ryan. You smiled and hugged him immediately. I didn't know that our confession would be happen this. I'm saying now, I love you, Jungkook. I love you too, Ryan. Promise that you would graduate. Yes, I will. As Jungkook wished, you graduated. You even scored top in the university. On the same day, he proposed to you in front of everyone, students, parents, staff in the auditorium. So you accepted his proposal happily. On this occasion, you came on date with him. Why, I never expected that a cool guy like me will fall in love, will get pure love, will get a girl like you. I think I'm lucky to get you. Thanks for coming into my life. I also never imagined that I would get a gentleman like you. I'm lucky to succeed in my first love, and I can't wait to get married and start a new life with you. You smiled at each other and